What's up guys, Magnolia Mo here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to take a look at The Fall Guy on 4K UHD Blu-ray, which was released on July 23rd, 2024. If you're interested in picking up this movie, I will leave a link in the description below. This will help support the channel and my movie reviews. In exchange, I will periodically give away the digital codes for the movies that I review, including this particular one right here. Directed by David Leitch, who himself started out as a stunt double, The Fall Guy is a tribute to the stunt men and women of the industry. It's inspired by the TV show of the same name from the 80s, starring the $6 Million Man, Lee Majors, and Heather Thomas. There is a nice little tribute to the $6 Million Man in the movie. I will leave it up to you to figure that out, where that tribute happens. Ryan Gosling is ridiculously charismatic as the Hollywood stunt double Colt Seavers for Tom Ryder, Aaron Taylor Johnson, who I swear was trying to act like Matthew McConaughey in a funny way, not to take a dig at him, but just in a funny way. The movie opens with a single uncut shot as Colt Seavers introduces himself, his love interest, Jodie, who is a camera operator, who's played by none other than Emily Blunt, who herself is mesmerizing and captivating. Also introduced are Tom Ryder, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and along with Tom's agent, Gail, played by Hannah Waddingham. I hope I got that name right. That scene ends in an accident which sidelines Colt Seaver with a back injury. He has a difficult time recovering from the injury and disappears, leaving Hollywood and his girlfriend behind. More than a year later, he gets a call from Tom's agent Gail saying that Jodie wants him back and wants him to work on her first movie as the stunt double for Tom. Colt decides to get back into it and travels to Australia, and that's where the rest of the movie takes place and pivots into a mystery as Tom has disappeared. I love this movie for the great on-screen chemistry between Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt and how it blended romance, mystery, comedy, and action. Not to mention all the insane stunts throughout the movie, including a record-breaking cannon roll stunt, a spinning dumpster fight, and many vehicle jumps, right? I mean, it's full of stunts. Every, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, there is some sort of a stunt or some sort of a prop that they use, right? But it's awesome. Let's go over some technical specifications. Runtime is 2 hours 6 minutes for the theatrical version and 2 hours 26 minutes for the extended cut. Sound mix is Dolby Atmos. Aspect ratio is 239:1. Movie was shot in 4.6K. It's got a 4K DI. The maximum light level is 1000 nits. Maximum frame average light level is 186 nits. This 3-disc set comes with the theatrical version of the movie and the extended cut, along with a 1080p Blu-ray. All three are in Dolby Atmos, which is awesome, and a digital code. The 4K transfer is good looking and clean with a hint of film grain. Every shot has lots of detail, whether it's a close-up, night or day shot, or action sequences. According to Leitch, they kept the color palette intentionally very bright, like the Australian sun, to give it that feel-good summer blockbuster look. The metal storm scenes have a cool color crush with high contrast to give it its own sci-fi palette. And then you have the bright colors in the neon club. Skin tones are realistic in most scenes when they need to be. Black levels are inky and deep without crushing. Dolby Vision is impressive with occasional specular highlights. So for the video, I'm gonna go with a 9 out of 10. This is a must-have if you want to show off your display and the capabilities. When it comes to Dolby Atmos, we often get hung up on high channel integration and use. But Dolby Atmos is much more than just the 2, 4, or 6 height speakers. It's object movement through all your bed layer speakers, right? Whether you have a 5, 7, or 9 bed layer setup. The Fall Guy's Dolby Atmos audio track is very good, and it is at its best during the film's frequent stunt and fight sequences. All your bed layer speakers are integrated and you are put in the middle of the action. The The on-screen mayhem with explosions, crashes, and gunfire, which sound particularly impressive, the gunfire, are rendered perfectly throughout your bed layer speakers, with occasional involvement from height speakers. That is it. So that is the dig on this movie, is its occasional involvement from your height speakers. But that didn't distract me, right? Because the audio and the action and the soundtrack is so good that you can take a look at it afterwards and say, oh yeah, maybe the heights weren't involved that much, but it doesn't feel like it when you're watching the movie. At the 15:56 mark, when Emily and her team are discussing this upcoming shot, right, there is a helicopter which is circling over them. I have 6 height speakers, and the chopper moved through all of those 6 speakers. This is one of those non-action sequences. And then right after that, the next scene at 20 minutes in, during the record-breaking cannon roll stunt, all you get in the height speakers is this. At the 53-55 minute mark, during the fruit plate scene in the hotel lobby, all 6 height speakers had the hotel lobby music playing. Again, it is in these non-action sequences where you will find the most use of the height speakers to enhance the soundstage with the added spatial cues. During one of the best action sequences involving a dumpster fight, right? I expected more from the heights, but all was quiet. The finale did ultimately put the height speakers to good use. Height speakers and surrounds are active in scenes with music as well, especially during Youngblood's cover of Kiss's I Was Made for Loving You. I absolutely enjoyed Dominic Lewis's musical score. The main theme, the musical score, revolves around I Was Made for Loving You with enough LFE to keep me engaged, right? And there were times, right, when the vocals and during the crescendo of the music or the chorus, will find its way up to the height speakers. Sure, I expected more action in the height speakers and more LFE, which is typical of blockbuster movies. Sadly, I didn't get it. Dialogue was clean and clear and typically front and center focus, right? For audio, I'm going to give 10 out of 10 for the bed layer integration, bed layer audio, 6 out of 10 for LFE extension, and 5 out of 10 for height speaker usage. Overall score being 7 out of 10. Despite the below average height speaker and LFE usage, this is still a very enjoyable soundtrack. I do recommend this movie whether you want to own it on streaming or physical media. Once again, the link is in the description below, which will help support this channel if you do want to purchase the physical copy of this movie. So I hope you guys like this video. As usual, please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Alright, until next time.